Hi friend, what's up? So welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I will show you how to use some free material to do cool data analysis or dashboard data visualization by Dundas BI. So again, myself is Harvey. So I'm an enterprise DW specialist. And if you want, you can connect me through this LinkedIn. Also, please give me more encouragement and give me a thumb up and subscribe to this channel and turn on this bell. You won't miss any new update in terms of the data analysis. So this is as you can see, this is some developers seat. So this is working area. So before we dive into how to make it, let's quickly browse its main functionalities. And here we have the map. So you can see this is Canada's Ontario province. So it's very big, like four times of France the size. So this single province is quite huge. But interestingly, as you know, so for vast majority of the population actually is live in this area. So this is Lake of Ontario. So this is called GTA Greater Toronto Area. So in the future, you will see some very dense population or something is living in this tiny area. But for the province-wide data, we needed the whole map. So this title of this data visualization is called the Federal Electoral Districts Statistics of Ontario. So in total, there is around 300 of federal electoral districts. And for all this data, based on Excel, we can use publicly available. You can either obtained by Google or by go to the Statistics Canada. And so I already prepared all this material, and I can show you in a minute how to populate them. But if we quickly browse this data visualization, so if we pick, so right now, so here give you the population, and this show you what's the current selection it is. So it should give you the district with highest count of the population is called Oak Ridge, Markham. So the population, I mean include all, like male, female, all ages, is around 228,000. The district with the lowest count is called Canara. You see, it's right here, so it's very, very north. So because it's very cold, so the weather condition is very bad. So very less population there, like 55,000. So at the bottom, so this is just static. I give you some quick top 5 population district. You know, so it's by the descending order, so it means the highest on the top. So top 5, so you can see the Oak Ridge, Brampton West, etc., etc. And also there is a population density from top to only the top 5. Also, I included some because my background is from the China, so I'm interested in people speak the main dialect, either Mandarin or Cantonese. So basically, so the largest district speaking Cantonese is around 24,000, and speak Mandarin is like 13,000. So basically, still more people speaking Cantonese than speaking Mandarin. So if we switch to employment income, right? So we can see, so this number changed, and this map according to the legend, so the annual employment income. So the highest is this district is quite long name. So the average around 72,000 Canadian dollars per year. And the lowest is called London Financial, 25,000. And here, if you mouse hover over, you will see the name and exactly the amount of employment income. So seems it's a little bit equally distributed compared to the population. So you can see the population basically is quite densely located at the GTA region, and I think this is Ottawa, so the capital city. But as we know, the Toronto is the largest city of Canada, so it makes sense. So this map visualization for the population is basically validated. So here we have only like the according to different areas. So if we directly see the number, so if I drew up to the highest level, and this is same as so again, so this is still the population, and by some means there have the hierarchy here. So the whole province of Ontario. So going down is called something like we can call it sub-region or the something like that. So it's called can call it the Toronto and Brampton, Mississauga, Oakville, this region, and another called Central Ontario, something like including a couple of federal electoral district. If we click here, drill down, you can see this is a belonging component of that special, we can call it subregion. So basically, according to this pie chart, for the population terms, for the whole province, I think Toronto is still the highest, it's like 19%. And this gives you the, so this bar chart is by descending order to the highest on the top, on the first, give you the percentage view. Because there is a hierarchy here, if you click down, and here maybe make more sense if you click down, drill down. So yeah, it seems to me it's quite equally distributed. But if we change it to still the people speak Cantonese. Okay, now you can immediately see if in this specific district around quarter of the whole population speak Cantonese living here. So basically, this dashboard gives you quite kind of accumulated view. It gives you the percentage view and also give you the geographic view. So where is the population speaking Cantonese live? So if you mouse hover over, basically it's called Oak Ridge. So the markham. So if you the person, your mother language is Cantonese, so probably you will choose to buy a property in this area. Then you have more chance to get a new friend, and because you speak the same language. So now let's go back to how to make this dashboard from the beginning.